siz böyle kendinizi
Mọi người ơi, tôi đang sắp dành 7 ngày tiếp theo của tôi trong một phòng biệt giam riêng biệt. Bỏ lại đi.
İçer döver çekilişi yapıyorum. Haberin var mı? Instagram'da son postun altına en sevdiğin arkadaşını taglemen yeterli yapıcı.
Jimmy, hy vọng tôi sẽ không phát điên. Trong 7 ngày tiếp theo, tôi phải sống sót trong căn phòng trắng hoàn toàn cách âm này, hoàn toàn không tiếp xúc con người và không có sự kích thích nào. Và bởi vì điều này thật sự nguy hiểm về mặt tâm lý, nên điều quan trọng nhất là phải có bác sĩ bên ngoài để đảm bảo tôi không bị phát điên.
Tôi đã làm việc ở bệnh viện tâm thần suốt 23 năm và điều này còn tệ hơn bất cứ điều gì tôi từng chứng kiến. Bất cứ sinh vật nào trong căn phòng trắng quá 50 giờ để có thể dẫn.
Şöyle bir şey yapalım. 20 dakika bunu böyle izleyelim. Bakalım Vietnamca mı öğreneceğiz, Çince mi öğreneceğiz?
Đến sự tổn thương về mặt tâm lý vĩnh viễn.
Tôi sắp làm điều đó trong thời gian 168 giờ và cũng có khả năng tôi thực sự sẽ bị mất trí và rơi vào trạng thái gọi là rối loạn tâm thần. Và họ phải kéo tôi ra ngay vì điều đó có thể gây tổn thương vĩnh viễn.
Ben bu arada dediği her şeyi anladım. 7 gün boyunca bu odada kalacağım. Bir tane psikiyatrist de beni izleyecek dedi.
Damage to me. He survived 7 days buried alive. Yeah. Is this much harder?
Much harder. He doesn't have social
Zina diyor
contact
ki
with your
abi
brain.
bilgi arz edeyim, bu konuyla alakalı doktorlar bağır çağır bağırıyor.
Brain doesn't have information coming in. It generates craziness. It
Bağırıyorlarmış bu arada.
generates hallucinations. It generates paranoia.
And all I have to survive for the next week is a bed to sleep on, a notebook with a pen, a refillable bottle of water, toothbrush with toothpaste, and a bar of soap. A toilet to use the bathroom, and a sink for water.
At this point, it was clear to me it was going to be difficult to entertain myself during this challenge, especially on hour 9 when I did this.
You're probably wondering, how many tiles are on these walls? The correct answer is 1,900. And if you want the roof and floor included, then it's 2,860.
But more importantly than all of that,
according to my stomach, it is time to eat food. If you're wondering how I'm eating during this challenge, there's a conveyor belt here,
which spans over 100 feet, so I can
Şimdi bir şey diyeceğim. Bunu kazanırsak 500.000 dolar mı kazanıyor?
be fed without any human interaction.
I think I've been in here around 14 hours.
Isn't it crazy that at this point, I was already off by 2 hours?
And so far the hardest part of the challenge is no one's fed me yet. In hindsight, I should have ate more food before I came in here. But yeah, it would be really nice if someone fed me sometime soon. Your boy is very hungry.
Did you wash your hands?
Videodan kazanıyordur herhalde. Chat işte.
We'll be
Düşün.
sending him his meals randomly so he can't guess the time. Like it's 6 p.m. right now and we're sending him his breakfast.
When are my friends gonna...
Abi Acun mu daha zengin, MrBeast mi?
Abi lütfen ya. Lütfen ya.
Feed me.
Bence Hamdi Bey bu
I
arada.
am hungry. I am hungry.
Now, because the room is soundproof, even though the food arrived, I didn't realize it until I checked 2 hours later.
Too hungry to walk.
That's a little dramatic, man. Come on.
So, when I finally checked,
Oh, I was not actually
Acun tabii chat.
expecting food.
Acun mu daha zengin? LeBron James mi
This
peki?
tastes awesome. I mean, it's cold and soggy, but I'm just so deprived of feeling things. This is great. This solitary confinement set is literally wrapped in metal chains. If this set caught on fire, I would probably burn alive before they could unlock it. Anyways, I'm gonna think
Peki
about
Acun
other
mu daha
things
zengin?
than that.
Jay-Z
for the
mi?
next few hours, I tried to keep myself as stimulated as humanly possible.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
He's got nothing. He has nothing to work with. If he's already resulting to this for basic stimulation, I have my doubts that he'll last 7 days.
It's interesting how when you take
Bence
everything away
Acun
from a man,
Jay-Z'den
something as
zengin
simple as a
değil ya.
metal plate can be like as fun as an iPhone.
He's going to get agitated by way of boredom.
This is a very dehumanizing experience. I'm just gonna go to bed and we'll see what
Ya
happens.
niye deli taklidi yapıyor ki?
Manipülo alt çizgi diyor. Doğru cevap isteyen arkadaşlar, katılanlara
Jimmy's 6
teşekkürler.
hours off on what time he thinks it is.
Which means it's around 4 p.m. on day number 2.
I thought he'd be on track today.
Losing my sense of time led to other problems.
No matter
Abi saysa ya, salak mı bu adam?
what I do,
Girdiği anda başlayacak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
literally
7.
just can't sleep. These lights are just really messing
Yeah.
with my brain. Maybe I just lay here for the next 5 days.
Steam'in adı Steam oldu.
He doesn't need to sleep. He wants
O kadar sayamaz. Sayılar mı biter? Ya sen manyak mısın ya? Sonsuz diye bir şey var biliyor musun?
He's climbing the wall.
It's the natural human urge for freedom. He's regressing to primal instinct.
Aynen kanka ya. Benim dedem maymunsa ben bilemem.
And by the time I had gotten around eating my first meal, it was 4:30 in the afternoon.
Hangisi? Yan 8.
But it is freezing cold. I'd rather starve than eat the rest of this. So.
And when my second meal had arrived, it felt like only minutes had passed.
What just came through the conveyor belt?
Wait, how long has it been?
Am I supposed to eat both, or? It definitely was day 2 when I got the second breakfast, but I didn't eat much of the breakfast. So maybe they felt bad because I didn't eat much of the breakfast. Well, no.
At this point, I had no idea how long that first meal was sitting in the conveyor belt for.
He's getting a little paranoid. That's the thing that can get worse as time goes on. It's only day 2.
I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm gonna just see how high I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It looks crazy, right?
565, 566, 567.
But when you're in a situation where there's nothing to do.
Oğlum Mert bunu 30 gün yaptı lan.
900.
İnanılmaz.
99.
What's crazy is to just succumb to it.
1,000.
As this progresses, he's going to run out of random things to do.
And I gotta give it to him. The doctor was right. Because later in this challenge, I borderline go insane.
Do you think I'd get a... Do you think I'd...
Niye rahatsızlama? Geçen ne buldum biliyor musunuz? Bayağı iyi fiyata endoskopi kamerası satılıyor. Alsam mı almasam mı diye çok düşündüm.
And while my strategy to
Yılan kamera var ya Rainbow'da, kapının altından sokuyorum böyle.
sleep through most of the challenge did help pass the time, it ended up hurting me in other ways.
Bilgisayara bağlı bilmiyorum işte ne yapacağım ki. Niye alayım abi işte. Düşündüm yani bir şey bulmaya çalışıyorum.
Freaking soggy and cold. How long has this been sitting here?
This food's been sitting there for 7 hours.
Oh, I would have given anything to
800 lira
eat that
falan
ice
o.
cream. It would have been nice to have edible parts of the meal, but guess I'll just be hungry again.
Normally, because we're working on so many videos at once, I'm usually like incredibly stressed. As of right now,
Değiştiğimi bilmiyorum işte. Çok kaliteli değil herhalde
but
ama.
I feel a ton of anxiety because I have this
Kötüdür
severe
yani böyle
FOMO that I'm
kalitesi.
missing tons of cool stuff going on in the world. It's weird. It's a different emotion that I'm used to. It's pretty crazy how hard it is to do nothing.
I'm starting to get really bored. Oh, this is getting very hard on me mentally.
I'm bored. Help.
I was nowhere near the 168-hour mark, so by hour 65, I started to wonder,
How do you do a handstand?
Bu video çok... Nasıl? Ne olacak ki bu videoda başka ya?
421, 422, 423, 445, I'm feeling pretty tired, which means it's probably the night of the 5th.
I wasn't even halfway through the challenge and was already off.
Hiçbir şey olmaması ya olay.
I'm gonna get some more Z's in the bathroom where it's not so freaking bright.
Which proved to be my smartest move yet because I actually slept in that bathroom for 12 hours.
We're officially halfway into the challenge, 84 hours.
Jimmy is.
And we're gonna tell him that in his next meal.
Just to kind of mix it all up for him.
I mean, he can still put the letters together.
I am hungry, hungry I am.
Niye böyle lavuk var yani? Adama verseydin işte biraz.
Bro's never heard of SpaghettiOs?
And that wasn't the only thing I was forgetting the name of.
What is this called? This is a roll. This is a lot of sauce for one roll. It kind of tastes like ketchup.
How does he not notice the letters in there?
Oh, that's an N.
Yeah!
You guys forgot to take these 4 SpaghettiOs out.
No. Every time he finds a letter, he just keeps eating it.
I hope those weren't supposed to spell something. I was magically supposed to realize that before I ate them and then put it together to figure out a word for more
38
food.
diyor ki abi bir ay sonra yani 28 Ocak 2014'te Sünger Bob olacakmış.
Surely that's not what they wanted from me.
Jimmy's
Öyle bir şey
about
yok
to
ya.
watch this when he gets out and feels so dumb.
depression.
At this point, the bright lights were starting to get to me.
I have a ginormous headache right now, and I am so hungry. What is going on to my body?
Well, he did ask for more food, even though he is getting all the calories he needs. But the reason for that is that he's so understimulated, he thinks he's starving.
I ended up checking for food over and over and over again.
This is oddly soothing. Do you think I'd get a concussion from doing this? You should probably stop. You're right. I should probably stop.
There's a bag of McDonald's here. It's suspiciously light. If there is not McDonald's in this bag, I'm going to be depressed. There actually is. Let's go. Every time I get a meal, it's like 20 minutes of just pure happiness. I feel human again. I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy.
Şey
And
mi?
then
Harbi
the
çok
second I finish it, I feel a wave of depression.
sıkıcı
I'm
yani.
like, what do I
Gerçekten
do
çok
now?
sıkıcı.
The seconds are starting to blend together so much. I would try to guess what time it is, but I have no earthly idea. My mind is slowly deforming into stupidity. I need to occupy myself better. We're gonna grab this McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper, as well as this cup that was holding my toothbrush. And now we have basketball. LeBron, Steph, Kobe. Maybe basketball is not my thing. I think I was always better at baseball.
Bizi de sıktı ya.
That was not what was supposed to happen. And then I remembered, look what oh, there's a fork on it, that I had an indestructible plate from my very first meal. I am going to throw this so far, it is hilarious. I'm bored. I still have 2 days left inside this room, and I have a feeling at some point, I'm gonna wanna leave.
It's day 4. No matter how much I beg, or scream, or plead,
Or burp.
Do not let me out of this room early.
Okay, Jimmy, I got you.
My instincts tell me I've so far done 113 hours, which means I have 55 hours remaining. And whoever's editing this, show them how many hours I actually have remaining. Hopefully, it's somewhere close to 55 hours.
I think he's going to get angry and possibly paranoid about what's
Çok özür diliyorum ama bu adamın videoları zaten sıkıcı değil mi? Abi ben yayın dışı hiç MrBeast izlemiyorum bu arada. Sadece yayında izliyoruz. Farklı bir yayında izlemenin farklı bir charm'ı var yani. Lame bence videolar artık. Arada bir güzel oluyor ama böyle saran. Mesela geçen o iki insanın kaldığı video iyiydi. İki video, 3 videoda bir böyle garip bir şeyler oluyor yani.
Somehow I hit my finger. Ow. I severely underestimated how hard this video would be. Just thinking about it has me like tearing up, but
Bu video mesela çok sık.
I kind of feel like an animal right now. Like I feel like
Abi MrBeast'in 2 senesi programlıymış. Ajandasında yazıyormuş. Yarın 2 sene sonraki videosunu çekmeye gidiyormuş. O kadar yani bir sistem.
Lost all my rights as a human. If I had to guess, I would say I'm halfway through day 5. I really miss my girlfriend.
16 sene bile olabilir. Acun'un 16 sene. Ben basmadım ha.
Mentally right now, I'd say I'm at like literal rock bottom. Like this is very inhumane. I've been in here so long that some of my dreams are about me in this room, and I think it's like.
Sillalujan diyor ki yani mesela basına bir şey gelse bayılsa 7 gün bitene kadar çıkarmayacaklar mı? Çok saçma bence bu video.
Sıla ben sana bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Bak bir insan gözü açık asla hapşıramaz biliyor musun? Sen mesela bir delikanlı gördün mü hiç gözü açık hapşırabilen? Hapşırınca vücudun 1 saniyeliğine dururmuş.
Like day 6 or 7, but then I wake up and realize it was a dream. What time is it? I would pay so much money to know what freaking time it is. Let's go over why I think there are 33 hours left in this challenge. I've slept 5 times. Reason number 2, I usually poop once a day.
2 yıl sonra ne olacağını sadece Allah bilir. Bir de MrBeast biliyor kardeşim.
And I've also pooped 5 times since I got here. Reason number 3, I've grown a lot of hair on my neck here, and this usually does take like a week. If for some reason it's still day 5, or God forbid it's somehow still day 4, I will lose my mind. While I was sleeping, I had a dream about the one time that I counted to 100,000.
Hemen de değiştirmişsin adını. Dur ben modu vereyim. Modun gitmiş isim gidince.
You know, for old time's sake. That'll be the marker.
Watching back this footage, it's literally crazy. I resorted to walking in circles to keep myself sane.
1,000 is way too many. I'm already starting to get dizzy.
This entire challenge, I've been getting water out of this sink. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, bro. Circle is a flavor cartridge.
Oğlum MrBeast herhalde hiç şey yapmamış. Neydi onun adı? Bayramda akraba evine gitmemiş.
I've been getting water.
Bu çok salak bir şey. Bu reklamı ben başka YouTuber'larda gördüm. Suyu içiyorsun. Bir tane şey koyuyorsun içine, tablet koyuyorsun. Kokusundan dolayı suyun tadı karpuzlu geliyor. O mu acaba?
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, bro.
Değil mi?
Circle is a flavor cartridge you can screw on your water bottle. It makes bland water taste amazing.
Dostum suyun tadı zaten normalde de güzel ki. Karpuzlu olmaz ya.
100 different flavors that fit this bottle that are all 0 calories and 0 sugar.
Moving this tripod is miserable.
Suyun tadı değişmiyor. Koku aldığından dolayı beynin aromatik geliyor falan.
Choose how intense you want the flavor and then start drinking away. It honestly adds so much flavor I can't even tell it's sink water. I've been drinking fruit punch throughout this entire
Öyle değil mi lan? Bu farklı o zaman lan. Bu farklı bir şey.
challenge and it actually makes
Su niye karpuzlu olsun ki? Evet.
the water taste amazing. I'm gonna walk back and forth between these walls. These cartridges also last for multiple refills of your water bottle, which is good because the boys suck at sending these, and sometimes I gotta use the same one for a whole day. If you want to start drinking more water, or just want your water to start tasting good in general, go to drinkcircle.com or your local Walmart to give it a try.
I've tried everything to keep myself entertained, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not working.
And after I finished all my circles, Carl brought back 2 people from 100 Days Trapped together.
We're here.
Hey, check it out. You guys are gonna love this. That's the face of the guy that trapped you guys for 100 days.
Oğlum o videonun gerçek thumbnail'ı bu değil ki. Bu niye çaldı ya? Alo? Teşekkürler. Bende var oğlum. Kılık mı değişti? Shapeshifter amına koyayım.
We're here.
Hey, check it out. You guys are gonna love this. That's the face of the
Abi. Manyak bu ne ya?
guy that trapped you guys for 100 days.
Yeni mi gördüm manyak fotoğrafı ya?
In
Yapma gözünü seveyim ya.
I think I'd rather have like someone else in it with me.
And now that the tables had turned and I was the one inside the white cube, Bailey and Susie got their revenge.
So I'll show you guys how the conveyor belt works.
They sent an empty tray.
He's about to freak out.
I don't feel bad at all.
This is what he gets.
I bet every dollar in my bank account. Carl just showed up.
No way! You hungry, Jimmy?
Eat this.
No, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this. We're not doing this.
This is the most stimulation he's had in days.
Well, you gotta give him credit. I probably deserve that.
Imagine this
Why
is
bad?
what happens after you die. You just go to a white room like this forever. That would be miserable. When I sleep, I dream of me in the outside world, and when I'm awake, I'm just depressed, lonely, and to be honest, miserable. So the more time I spend sleeping, the happier I am.
Let me out.
Çok depresif.
I'm bad.
Bir hafta çok ya.
I really need to get out of here.
We did 7 days on a raft. I did 7 days buried alive. And now 7 days in solitary confinement. If I had known how hard this would be, I never would have done this.
If that hour number in the top left says anything higher than 20, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I am feeling extremely lonely. I miss my girlfriend. This is torture.
Is he crying? He's not doing well.
He's just like
Lise
napping
hayatı.
on the floor, throwing things, having tantrums, getting happy when he gets snacks. He's like a child.
I think there's 8 hours left. And then they're gonna open that door right there, and I am free. I hope, I pray. Please be 8 hours.
He thinks he's sleeping through the last couple
Çizgi diyor ki 7 gün çok uzunsa 25 yıldır nasıl dayanıyoruz cecece.
Be a rude awakening, literally. To be honest, it's concerning.
I give it maybe another 2 to 3 hours, and that door opens. So I'm gonna enjoy my last meal, and then we're getting out of here.
Did he just say it's his last meal?
I think so.
Well, that's ironic because it's literally exactly 24 hours.
Any hour now, they're gonna be walking through that door. So I'm gonna clean up the place. It's a little messy, you know. I was trying to make up an excuse to clean, but in reality, I'm just bored. I thought coming into this experiment, I would get more mental clarity, maybe learn a little bit about myself. But in reality, all I'm walking away with is the newfound skill of being able to throw things out a conveyor belt door. Or
yani bu odada yaşamadığına sevindim.
Where there's more than 24 hours
Harbi
left.
yani.
I can't do another 24 hours.
Elektrikler gitmiş gibi aslında.
But it doesn't even matter. There's just not 24 hours left. I just don't. I refuse to believe that. So any second now. Any second now. Any second now. To pass the time, I'm gonna resume counting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kapı açıldığı anda Instagram Reels yapacak.
5,424, 5,425.
I swear to God, I heard something out there. I'm sad. I'm sad. I am sad. I am
Stelunin diyor ki bunlar gerçek.
I don't wanna be here. Get me out of this room. I don't want to be here.
This is barely human. He's lying in bed, covering his eyes, no excitement. This is totally not what you want to see.
How is he going to act? Is he going to be a new human?
I'm worried he's going to be this human. He's just collapsed into dysfunction.
We've never pushed him as far as he is pushed in this video.
Well, because
çıkınca ne olacak gerçekten? Onu görmeyeceğiz mi?
Any human contact. Be gentle, like a little kid waking up from a nap.
Well, there's 10 minutes left, so let's go get ready. Thank you.
Good luck.
Herkes yiyecek. Video çok sıkıcıydı ya. Abi çıkınca ne olacağını merak ediyorum. Çıkınca da 5 dakika olacak. Çıkınca şey yaparsa çok komik olur. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Hadi bir patlamayla bitirelim.
Hold on. Wait, I don't even have pants on. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sorry, I was just putting my pants on. It's not as bright out here.
How is it, dude?
I'm actually kind of lightheaded.
You know, it's crazy, but after this challenge, I kind of forgot how to interact with humans.
Where are you going?
It's actually relieving to not stare at a bright light. It's like the ceiling is awesome.
It's the happiest I've seen you in a long time.
Honestly, I thought it was perpetually just gonna be 24 hours forever. Follow me outside. I want to see the sun.
Kime dokunacak oğlum adam?
Oh my God. Oh, it's dark out. So nice to see the outside world.
I'm going to be giving random people my credit card. Here you go, sir.
Hayır. Bro.
I'm going to...
Yani... Bu video yalan mı? Bence değil ya. Yani öncelikle yalamam. Hala olmuyor musun? Evet.
Secde 049 varsa
başarılı chat.